On this channel, $1 Million Made Easy, we love to run numbers for people. And I'm getting more and more new viewers, new subscribers, so I need to explain what we do on this channel. And number one, we use the actual historical returns of the S&P 500 for the last 100 years. Number two, we project ahead what similar returns might do for you in the future. Number three, the resulting numbers are simply a possible range of what may happen in the future. You're going to see this as we run this next case. Number four, we use the S&P 500 because it's what everybody's trying to beat, but few consistently do over the long run. Number five, it also has a track record for over 100 years, including the Great Depression years. Number six, I want you to catch this. This channel was made for you as an aid, but don't rely on it alone in your financial planning. Number seven, the spreadsheets on this channel are simply tools to help you plan. And all I ask from you to run numbers for you is three criteria: your beginning balance, your monthly contribution, and your desired increase or COLA. And we'll go ahead and run that from anywhere from 20 to 45 years. I also want to thank you for watching this channel. And the numbers are going to be mind boggling, especially if you have 30 or more years till retirement. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and liking these videos. Let others know about this channel because the numbers can truly be life changing for you and for others. All right, let's get to it. We're going to run a case here. Just got a request for somebody. They said they're 37 years old and they currently have 225,000 in their nest egg. Good job. And they said they can put away 1,600 a month. That's two of the three criteria that I asked for: your beginning balance, how much you want to, and if you want to increase it, I'll do that too. But he didn't ask for that necessarily. So here's what I want to show you. If we just run the normal 7%, like most graphs just run it 7%, and this isn't the current situation, but they just run it at 7%. I have a problem with that because the market just doesn't go like this. It doesn't go like 7% just like that. That'd be nice if it did, I guess, but it doesn't do that. What we're going to do is run this. We're going to reset this to every single year for the last 100 years. This shows the returns from 1924 for the next 30 years. This is a 30-year graph, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and update this, not just for 1924, but for every single year. These are the 1924 numbers. None of the future returns are going to be identical to this, but it can give us a range. So let's go ahead and update this for every single. I'm going to run it for be looking specific at the 30-year column. He didn't ask for that. He might be looking more for the 25-year column, but just in case he's looking for full retirement age, I want to show you the bumpy road to get there. It goes down because it hit right down through the 1924s. But if you follow it for every single year for the last 100 years for the 30-year period, these are the numbers you're actually going to see. And let me just redo this real quickly here. Okay, if we continue looking at the 30-year column, you're going to see you would put in 801,000 right here over that 30-year period. And in the worst 30-year period in the last 100 years, you'd have 5.915 million. The median in this column, and again, this is the 30-year returns for every year for the last 100 years, 8.576 for the median and up to 20 million. And this is the actual graph right here for each of the years. You can see 1924 numbers gets you up to 6.317. Watch the graph here as I go down through here. It's going to change. And what it's doing is changing according to these numbers. Now, I want you to look up here. There's been 71 30-year periods in the last 101 years. 70 of those you would have been over 6 million. The only time you wouldn't have been is this one right here, 5.915. 42 times you'd be above 8 million, and 26 times you'd be above 10 million. This is for a 30-year period in the last 100 years. But I want you to realize these numbers are in today's dollars. If we look in the future, what would these amounts have in buying power 30 years from now, given a 3% inflation rate? That's what we do in this channel, by the way. We can change all these variables. But this 5 million with a buying power of 2.437 in 30 years, if the inflation rate was 3%, this 8.576 would have the buying power of 3.533, and this 20 million would have the buying power of 8.586. But I wanted to run the numbers for this individual, showing him what kind of numbers he could look forward to. Again, it's a bumpy ride. It isn't just a smooth ride like this, going up 7%. It's a bumpy ride getting there, but look how much more you have. If I run 7%, I want you to notice a difference. This will be in this column right here. Right now, for a 30-year period, 9.159 for 1927. If I change that to 7% all the way through, Then you have 3.5 million dollars, just a straight 7% return for a 30-year period. Whereas if you were in the stock market, there would be a bumpy ride getting there. The minimum you'd have is 5.915, with the median being 8.576. In other words, basically 7 times out of the last 100 years, you have twice as much, almost twice as much as you would with just a straight 7% return. Yet that's what most channels do. They just run it at we'll just run it at 7%. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that I'm trying to make improvements to this at all times so I can give you more information for the data that you give me, so I can give you a more complete picture of what you might have in the future. Again, please consider subscribing to this channel. Please tell your friends about this. We'll run numbers for them. I didn't even inflate this at all. If I would have inflated this 1600, let's just do that real quickly here. I know I'm taking a little bit more time than I normally do on this video. Let's increase it by 3%, 1600, 1648. Let's go ahead and update this and look at the 30-year column. Write down a minimum as 5.915. Let's see what the minimum changes to. Right in this column, 6.8. It increased it almost by a million by just increasing that by 3% a year. But again, that's what we do on this channel, run numbers for people. Please like the video. Please share the video. And thanks for watching.